Welcome back to EduCommerce Plus. Today I'd like to explain more about role of profit in business, classification of business activities, role of commerce in business, and types of commercial activities like trade, auxiliaries to trade, etc. So first of all, I would like to explain about what is the role of profit in business. I don't want to do business with those who don't make profit because they can't give the best service. That means business is an economic activity. So the ultimate objective of every businessman is to make more and more profit. They render service to the consumers, but their main intention is to make more profit. So what is the role of profit in business? First of all, profit acts as an incentive. Profit is a strong incentive for an entrepreneur to start and run a business. Based on that acts as a motivative factor to the businessman to work hard. Whenever he works hard, he will get more profit. So it acts as an incentive or motivative factor for doing the business in a better way. Secondly, expansion of the business. Profit is needed or necessary for the expansion of business in the long run. As a part of profit is invested in the profit. That means a part of profit of the business concern is invested along with the capital of the business organization. So for the expansion of the business, profit is very much needed. That means establishing branch offices, they need more capital. So profit acts as a source of additional capital of the business organization. Thirdly, it acts as an indication of efficiency. Profit is an indication of efficiency of a business. Thus, more profit means higher efficiency. Then less profit means the management is not efficient. Okay. The next profit acts as a reputation. Reputation means fame and name or goodwill of a firm. Reputation is attached to a business that earns higher profit with fair means. The next, we move to the classification of business activities. Mainly, business activities are mainly categorized into two. The first one is the industry and second is the commerce. Industry is an important branch of business which is related with the production and distribution of goods and services. Commerce is the second important branch of business which is related with the distribution of goods and services or exchange of goods and services. So, industry and commerce are the main important two branches of a business. Then industry may be subclassified into primary industry, secondary industry and tertiary industry. Primary industry again classified into two, extractive industry and genetic industry. Secondary industry again classified into two, manufacturing and constructive. Then manufacturing again classified into four, analytical, synthetic industry, processing industry, assembling industry, like that. Then secondary industry subclassified, that means construction industry also. So secondary industry, two important classification, manufacturing and construction. Okay. Then commerce classification, mainly two important types of commercial activities, trade and auxiliaries to trade. Then trade may be again classified into two, internal trade as well as external trade. Auxiliaries to trade are banking, insurance, transportation, warehousing, communication, advertising, etc. Then internal trade subclassified into two, wholesale trade and retail trade. External trade subclassified into three, import trade, export trade and entry-port trade. Then first important branch of business is the industry. I will give more explanation about this. Industry is an important branch of business which includes all those activities which are concerned with extraction, production, conversion, processing and fabrication of goods. So there are many large types of products. Industrial units produce the consumer goods, industrial goods, intermediary goods, like that. Okay. Consumer goods. What is a consumer product? Consumer goods are those goods which are used by the consumers for their final consumption. For example, daily use, whatever things we use in daily life. From toothpaste to that means toothpaste first of all, but then edible oil, hair oil, and then what we say cosmetics, everything. Then durable items like television sets, refrigerators, everything are considered as consumer goods. The next is the producer goods. Producer goods are those goods which help in producing other goods. For example, machine, tools, etc. These are also known as capital goods. The next is the intermediate goods. Intermediate goods are in the form of raw materials which are used for producing other goods. For example, steel, copper, crude oil, etc. Next, I want to explain more about the types of industries. Industry is mainly classified into primary industry and secondary industry. Primary industry includes all those activities which are concerned with extracting and processing of natural resources. Natural resources like that means extract wealth from soil, water, air, etc. and also from nurseries, that is some multiplicating plants, animals like that, they will get more profit. Okay. Then primary industries are classified into extractive industry and genetic industry. Extractive industry involves extracting goods from natural resources such as land, air, sea, etc. The goods extracted and processed are used in secondary industry. The activities which included are generally the examples of these industries are mining industry, then hunting, fishing, etc. Okay. Then genetic industry. Genetic means parentage or heredity. Genetic industry includes the activities which involve breeding of plants and animals for their use in further reproduction. For example, breeding, that means a plant breeding of cattle breeding, then what we say, nurseries, like that are the best examples of this genetic industry. Then dairy farming, poultry farming, like that, they will get by multiplicating plants and animals, they will get more profit. That is named as genetic industry. Then second category of types of industry, primary industry is a secondary industry. Secondary industries are those industries which are concerned with the manufacturing industry, construction industry. Manufacturing industries are those industries which are dealt with the manufacturing or production of conversion of raw materials into semi-finished goods into finished goods. Example, steel making industry, cement making industry, textiles, etc. Okay. Then manufacturing industries are classified into four mainly: analytical industry, synthetic industry, processing industry, and assembling industry. Analytical industries are those industries which are related with the analyzing and separating basic materials into a number of products. For example, petroleum refining industry. From the petroleum, we make the petroleum refining industry make a variety of products like petrol, diesel, kerosene, crude oil, etc. Second one is the synthetic industry. In synthetic industry, two or more materials are mixed together to create a new product. Example, soap, cement, fertilizers, cosmetics, etc. Then processing industry. In processing industry, raw materials are processed to produce finished goods through series of manufacturing operations. For example, manufacturing of textile products. Manufacturing of that means the manufacturing of textile products are raw cotton, ginning machine, cotton ginning, cotton spinning, cotton weaving, cloth making, then dyeing, coloring, designing, finally to market. Okay. Then assembling industry. As in this industry, the finished product is produced by assembling various components. Example, automobile industry. Then television set, computer set, etc. we make by assembling large number of products. Okay. Large number of parts. Second important category of secondary industry is the construction industry. Construction industry includes those activities which are concerned with the constructing buildings, dams, roads, etc. These activities are materials produced by manufacturing industry like cement, steel, marble, etc. A basic feature of this industry is that it creates immovable assets. Generally immovable assets, that means that cannot be moved from one place to another place. That type of products are produced through construction industry. The next category is the tertiary industry. What do you understand by tertiary industry? Tertiary industry means all those activities or services, service sector industries, it includes support, that is give support to primary and secondary industries as well as to trade. Such activities are transportation, warehousing, banking, insurance, etc. Then second important branch of business is the commerce. Commerce is the second important branch of business which is related with the moving goods and services from producers to consumers. Generally, production centers are far away from the consumption centers. Consumers are spread all over the world. These products are get available to the consumers only through, that means transportation, only through commerce. So we can say that commerce is the second important, very important branch of business. The next, role of commerce in business. Commerce plays an important role in business. Without commerce, we can't do anything. It will avoid the hindrances like hindrance of place, hindrance of storage, hindrance of finance, hindrance of information, and hindrance of risk. Removing all the hindrances. For example, removing hindrance of persons. Hindrance of persons they can remove by overcoming the hindrances, like that means large number of middlemen. Middlemen walk in between producers and the consumers, like wholesalers, retailers, mercantile agents, etc. These persons are considered as the bridge. They act as a connecting link or bridge between the producers and the consumers. Okay, they remove the hindrance of person. Okay, the next is removing hindrance of place. Location. Generally, the production center is located in the metropolitan cities, but consumers are spread all over the world. So that time, through transportation, the product, that means large number of transportation modes, we know, as we all know, that is road transport system, rail transportation, air transportation, water transportation. Among these all type of transportation means or modes, the products are get available to the scattered consumers. Next, removing hindrance of storage. Generally, the products are produced in bulk quantities. First of all, it is stored in the warehouse of the producers. So, warehousing acts as a to avoid the removing or hindrance of storage, that is hindrance of that product get available to the consumers. Next is removing hindrance of finance. Finance is the lifeblood of every business. Without finance, no business concern can start their business, no business run properly. So that time, banking removes the financial hindrance by providing financing facilities to both the businessmen and the consumers. Next, removing hindrance of information. Producers may not be able to communicate the positive features of their products directly to the consumers. So, similarly, the consumers may not be able to know the types of products available in the market. Advertising comes in the picture. That means generally advertising acts as an important role that acts as a connecting link to the consumers to get aware about the introduction of any product into market or to make any innovations in the existing product. Next is removing hindrance of risk. There are that means large number of risks involved in carrying out the businessman. That is similarly consumers can also have some risks. They use costly consumer durable goods. Insurance. Generally, insurance helps in overcoming risk hindrance at a nominal cost. Insurance companies act as a that means safety. They give safety and protection to the insured persons whenever costly items they buy. Whenever we bought costly items, we are not in a mood of very not bothered. That means insurance companies protect that insured person from that means uncertainty of loss. Generally, loss may occur at any time due to fire, due to theft, burglary, like that, everything, natural calamities, etc. So, insurance companies give protection to the insured person. All these are the main important portions we covered today. I want to convey to you. Okay. Next video, I will explain more about the types of commercial activities. Auxiliaries to trade. You already explained auxiliaries to trade. Then business risk, etc. Okay. So thank you for listening and watching.